Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got the Nitecore Tiny 2 keychain flashlight. This thing is this small and a 500 lumen powerhouse. Alright folks, welcome back. So it's another flashlight, but this one's really cool. I've carried a keychain flashlight on my my keys for years. And never had something this advanced on there. And I got to say, this is an extremely well-made, little powerful flashlight. Now, let me give you a little info on it. We're going to spend a lot of time zoomed in today because, well, you got to see what it does with its OLED screen, which is pretty darn cool. So we're going to show you how it works. I'm going to explain everything to you real quick. Let me turn it off. There we go. And this really is an upgraded version of the Nitecore Tiny 2. With an impressive 500 lumen output. Perfect for daily use with a far-reaching and uniform beam that reaches 97 yards. And I am going to test that later in the video. We're going to try it out in a dark room here. And I'm going to use it in some scenarios that I would use it in. Maybe, go in my car, check on my door, and just see how well it works. Just using it around my garage here in the dark. Really good place to test something like that because it's a perfect environment. I can get it completely dark in here. So with a max output of 500 lumens, it weighs just 0.66 ounces. You've got your OLED screen here to show brightness and battery level. And it will show you the brightness. That's the one lumen Moonlight Mode for 60 hours. And as you cycle through the modes, there's your 15 lumens for 8 hours, 65 lumens for 2 hours and 30 minutes, 200 lumens for 44 minutes, and if you push and hold that top button there's your 500 lumens, and that will run for 12 minutes. So, all in all, cool little flashlight. Has some interesting lockout modes, which I will explain to you. They can be a little confusing when you first get it. Confused the heck out of me. I'm like, how do you get this thing to work? Because it was in one of the lockout modes. But it is really handy if you're going to be storing this, say, in your pocket or in a bag or something, or storing it long term and you don't want it to get accidentally activated. It comes with a built-in battery. It has a USB-C fast charger on the side here. Let me show you that. Right there. Okay. Charges up very, very quickly. I ran this thing pretty low and charged it up within a couple of hours. It was completely full. Again, lithium-ion battery, so it holds that charge well. You're not going to just have this die on you just from non-use. It comes in two colors. This is the high-tech black, and it also comes in a metallic gray, which is a really nice-looking color. And it comes with 5 brightness levels. So, we've got 5 different brightness levels, a 500 lumen output with a 97-yard throw, in something this big. I mean, that is, let's let it focus, that is really, really impressive. All aluminum body construction, very well made. When you hold this in your hand, you can see how small it is, but it does feel like it's a well-made product. It doesn't feel like it's going to break apart on you any minute. So, let's get into the modes really quick. Your bottom button is what you're going to use to turn it on when it's out of all the lockout modes, when it's just in regular mode. You're going to turn that bottom button on right here. And there you go. See, it'll show you the 200 lumens. We're going to cycle back to the 1 lumen. Okay, see what that looks like. And it'll give you a display for about how long it's going to last. To cycle through the modes, once you've turned that bottom button on, you're going to hit the top button to get to the next level. There's your 15, 65, 200, and to get to the turbo mode, again, like I said, you're going to push and hold that button right there. There's your turbo mode. So definitely a cool little item, definitely handy to use and easy to use once you figure out the buttons. Now, I'm going to show you the different ways you can prevent accidental activation. So let me set that up for you, and I'll bring you right back. So it has 2 different lockout modes to it, and that's to prevent accidental activation. One for everyday carry, maybe you just want the high and you don't want to mess around with all the other modes. And one for a full lockout if you're storing it away somewhere. So to activate the first lockout mode, you're going to turn the light on and you're going to hold the power button down. There's your lock. See that 1? There. So you can see that there. What this will do is turn all the buttons off, but you'll still have access to the turbo mode just by holding the top button. So you're going to press and hold. And there's your turbo mode. And that's the only thing that will work on this. When you hit the bottom button, you'll get that lock. Now to unlock that, you're going to double press the power button on the bottom there. You're going to press it short and then long. Okay, so there's short and then long. And you see it unlocking. And there you go, you're back into your 1 lumen Moonlight Mode. Now, if you're going to store this for a long period of time, say you're going to put it in a bug out bag, all right? You don't want it to accidentally get turned on. Both buttons will be deactivated in this mode. No buttons will work at all. So you're going to press the power button and then hold the second click until a lockout mode is exited. Now for the full lockout, you're going to press and hold the power button once the light is on. So I'm going to turn it on. Okay, there we go. We're in our 1 lumen mode. I'm going to press and hold it. You're going to see a lockout 1, and then you're going to see lockout 2. And this section here, nothing works. You'll just see that lockout 2. So you can put this away. You notice the lights are not on. You can put that away in a bag, in your pocket, whatever, and it will not work. Again, to access it back on again, you're going to quick press that bottom button and then hold it, and it unlocks. And there you go. So let's get this over on the other side here, and let's test it out in the darkness and just see how well all these different modes work for different applications. Alright, so we're going to start off with the Moonlight mode, and of course you're not going to see it against the wall there, but we're going to turn it on and I'll just show you here. That's your Moonlight mode. Perfect for digging in your bag maybe, or looking for something. A good example of a Moonlight mode use would be, let's take it over to the car here. I'm looking to put my keys in my vehicle, and there you go. So that's really convenient, a perfect little way to put it in there and make it work perfectly. So let's back it up a little bit and see, let's move to the next mode here. That's your next mode, okay? This is your next level. Excuse me while I put the camera down. This is your next level, and as you can tell, that's not bad. So let's move to the next level. That is your 15. That is your 65 lumens. Now at 65 lumens, you know, to be honest with you, most keychain flashlights are that bright. That's pretty darn good. You can see the display there. Let's move to the next level. Okay. This is going to be your 200 lumens. Sorry. There. Just got to get used to using it. There's your 200 lumens. Now that's a really clear picture. Let's take it to the 500 lumens again. You're going to push that top button. Okay. I'm going to push and hold that top button, and there's your 500 lumens. That's just amazing for a keychain flashlight. Really, really bright and handy to use. It goes back to 200 once you let go of it. So again, I'm going to cycle through the modes here real quick. Your first mode is going to be your low. This is your lumen. This is your 1 lumen Moonlight mode. Next mode, 15 lumens. Next mode, 65 lumens. Up to 200 there. And here goes the 500. And as you can tell, that's got a really nice wide yet focused beam. You can see pretty much everything. If you're walking down a dark alley, you can kind of see everything going on in front of you. So definitely a cool light. So let me get this back up on the table and we'll finish up. Alright, so I have it zoomed out a little so you can get an idea of the size here. Here's a lighter. You get an idea of the size comparison between the two. It is a very small yet very well made and well constructed flashlight. Now this will come with a USB-C charging cable. Okay, and it will come with a little connector here for your keychain, and that will go through that little hole in the back there. And all in all, I got to say, I'm impressed with it. You know, I'm a big fan of OLEDs, but I've yet to see OLED do something like that. So that's pretty cool. And I really like the display, and I like the information it gives. You can see the seconds down at the bottom there on the corner. And that's just 1 lumen, and you're going to get 57 hours on 1 lumen on something this small. That's pretty darn amazing, if you ask me. You got your little LED lights right up front there. This is the back here, so you can get a good look at everything, because I was kind of zoomed in before. And there you go. That's the light. So I'm going to give you a link on where to pick it up. Now, the price on these, they aren't cheap. But, you know, again, you're dealing with something here that's got a whole lot more mechanical stuff in it and a whole lot more electronics in it than most lights. They're $41.95, and I will give you a link down below where you can check them out. They are in my Amazon affiliate store, so you can look at it there. You've got 5 different modes on this thing, 2 different ways to lock it out. You have 2 different user modes as well, which is demo, and it will automatically shut down after 30 seconds of no operation, and daily, which we have it in here for long time, constant operation. I'm probably going to keep this in daily because I'm going to be using this on my keychain, and I don't really want to have to keep turning it on every 30 seconds if I'm still looking at something. So definitely a cool deal, definitely a high-end kind of flashlight. You know, if you're into EDC gear and you're into stuff like that, You're definitely going to like it. I do like the fact of always having some kind of flashlight with me. I admit, I'm the first one to tell you, I'll forget stuff. When I go out, I will forget a flashlight, I'll forget a pocket knife or whatever. But with my bag, my keys, and my other gear, I always have something in there. So I always have a pocket knife in there. And now I'll always have a super bright flashlight in there, even if I didn't need it. So definitely a cool little item. You can check it out. Like I said, they will be in the Amazon store down below, my Amazon affiliate store. You can buy it from there. You can check it out on the website themselves on Nitecore. Don't forget to check out our Thrive Life link down below. Thrive is getting stuff back in stock. So if you're interested in getting started on some freeze-dried food storage that's really high quality, check them out. And don't forget to check out our preparewithiridium.com link. That is our Food for Patriots link. They have food in stock and ready to ship. Easy to pack away, easy to take care of. It'll come in a nice big container for you. You put it in your closet. You can set and forget it for 25 years. Good stuff to store. Anyway, folks, I thank you for watching. Stay safe and stay prepared.